Flake boss, bitch. You know, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind of Terry's Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucker responsibilities. And we got to talk about love, because that's one of the essential things here that's going to bring light. See, love going to bring light. See, they both hold the frequency of El. Now, El is... El, that word El, Elohim, taking the L, losses, love, all that you wouldn't even know about love if you can't took a loss. It's like all that is dealing with the same frequency, and they're dealing with the vibration and fluid realm. And you know what I'm saying? These are one of the most important things that's in this realm of reality, for an illusion to be able to exist. You know what I'm saying? So for you to even attract something, it has to be wanted. And for something to be wanted, it has to be loved or appreciated or valued. And for something to be even valued and appreciated, you got to look at your motherfucking Venus. How do you love? Do you love? I do it. All right, now let's talk about how do you love? Flake boss, yeah, rest in peace, Tupac. Now, how do you love? First of all, we got to look at your Venus. Now, Venus is that big old... I like to look at Venus. I'm still going to do my planetary family. But Venus is the older daughter, you know what I'm saying? Mars, but you got the sun. Like I like to break it down like this. Oh, now this is animalistic right here, because we know when we talking about the zodiac and astrology, this is how you know yourself from an animalistic form. Like when we talk about the Bible and all the animals that was in the Bible, and no matter what Bible it is and stuff like that, these are traits. So as mankind, being here, looking at the stars, they drew things out that represented their traits. And their traits became manifested as lower forms of representations of themselves. This is why as a human, you are above an animal. Because these are traits, like the planets are manifestation, representations of light. Just like fixed stars, just like my moon conjunct is on a direct degree of the fixed star Antares. Antares is the manifestation and the light representation of the Archangel Uriel. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes into your moon, it comes into the inside, it comes into your yin realm, and it's what makes you comfortable or who you are. Now, when it comes into your sun, it's important because it's your actions. It's how you see things, how you see yourself. When it comes into your rising, it's your personality, how you personalize things, your personal life. So those three is important. So if you have a fixed star in your sun, moon, or rising, it's part of who you are. Then when it comes into your Mercury and Venus and Mars and Jupiter, these are the tools. If they become the tool that you have. You see what I'm saying? Now, when we want to talk about as far as the zodiac itself, you know what I'm saying, that's knowing yourself on the lowest level. Then once you get through that, you go higher, you get through that, but you have to go through these levels to know where you're going. You see what I'm saying? So since we're dealing with the animalistic trait of the human existence, since you're part of that, you know what I'm saying, when we talk about how you love, your Venus being in a Pacific sign is going to represent the characteristic trait of how you love or how you receive love or how you see love in general. You know what I'm saying? Because the things that you see from your sun and how you act on it is your sun. How you analyze what you see from your sun is Mercury. And what you're analyzing from what you see, do you appreciate it? Do you value it or you don't? That's going to relate on your Venus. So we know Venus and fire. We know you're going to love and appreciate and value your visions. Things you can visualize. Things you can visualize with others. Things you can see. You know, things you can express. Things you can feel. You know what I'm saying? You love feelings. You love, you could be in your feelings with a Venus and fire sign. You can be very much in your feelings. When your emotions could go up and down. Your emotions could be high. Your emotions could be low. Your emotions could disappear. It could be out this realm of reality, like the lighter that's not lit. Like I need a lighter right now. And then your expression and your appreciation of value could just get the spark one day, and boom, your love beat is here, and boom, everybody see what you love and appreciate and value. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times you can love and appreciate and value a lot of volatile things, because we know fire burn, but we know you can love and appreciate and value passion and intuition and integrity and desire. We know anytime you love or you appreciate a desire, we know you have enough energy to go out there and get what you desire. So these people are motivated to get what they desire. These people could be motivated and by sex, by pleasure, but things that they desire also, whether it's material or some type of talent that they have or something like that. This is what they're in love with. And a lot of times they be in love with themselves, because fire doesn't attach, it detach in its own realm and want to attach to what it wants to, its own attachments. So Venus and fire wants to attach to feelings and visions. Now Venus and water like to attach to emotions and feelings. So they love feelings just like fire, but they like the emotion. They like to connect. So where fire wants to disconnect and express, water wants to connect and soak in. So it wants to be a part of an emotion and feeling. Or these people want to be a part of a group, a part of people, be associated with people, want to feel a part of something, want to be connected in love matters. They want to appreciate people who appreciate the same things they appreciate. They want to love very deeply. They want to love a person's emotional stance on things, not just what a person can do or what they can express or what they can visualize like fire, but they want to love your emotional stance on it. How do you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? How did you feel? Well, that they share that with fire, how they feel about it. But as far as just expressing on the moment, a fire in Venus can express cheating on the moment. A water in Venus, a fire in Venus can express cheating in the moment. A water in Venus can express will want to concern another person's emotional feelings first before expressing cheating. So they want to express how they emotionally feel to someone first, and if another person appreciate it or not, they can see that, they can feel. If they connect with this person and see if they appreciate, see if this person appreciate where this Venus and water emotionally coming from, then this person won't cheat. But they can connect with this person and not cheat. But if they don't feel your discernment or your emotional stance on it, then that's what will make a water and Venus person emotionally cheat. So that's the feeling expression difference between the Venus being in water and the Venus being in fire. Now the Venus being in water also likes to, they can indulge the same way a Venus and fire can. They can indulge. They can go too far into their pleasures. They dive deep into their pleasures. Fire goes high into their pleasures. So if the fire is getting high, they can go very high and try to get too high and burn themselves out because they love it and appreciating the feeling too much, the good feeling. If water get depressed or they have a certain feeling that makes them very high and vibrate on a high level and make the waters vibrate high so they can feel happy, then they dive deep into that. So Venus and water and fire both can be indulgence. Now I'm a Venus and mine is a sextile. I mean, not a sextile, sorry about that. My Venus is a motherfucking cusp between Gemini and Taurus, because it's 2 degrees Gemini. So it's on the last degree of the cusp. So my Venus plays out in the Gemini way, but it's being backed and supported by Taurus. So I can quit anytime. Like things I love and appreciate and value, I can switch up. Like I don't really I can stop something and don't really need it, because I can logically think how other people, like the air kick in and I start thinking how other people may think, how I look at this or something like that. So I come up in a mutable way with the air in the Venus, because it's 2 degrees Gemini. I come up with new ways of how to think and communicate about things I love and appreciate and value. So it lightens the load. Air is light, so it's not heavy. People are not concerned about a habit I have because it's not in water, or people are not thinking I'm expressing too much of my habits because it's not in fire. I'm able to analyze and think about my habit and able to rationalize with others also, because it's mutable air, with others of my habit. So people don't look at my habit as a habit. I'm able to put the thought form there. So my habit ain't even a habit, because the thought form and the way I think about it, I take care of myself. So if anything, you need something from me. It's not, I don't come to you, you need it from me. You see, that's the difference because of how I thought about it. Now, then by it being a cusp with Taurus, is being back to support it, is a cusp, is with Taurus, that's practical and rational. So now I'm thinking and trying to practicalize things I appreciate and things I love and value, and I'm rationalizing it, seeing that, do I practically need this in my life? Do this make sense or not? So I done made my habit something that other people need. So I ain't a drug dealer, but I done made, I done made the pleasures and the appreciation something I can stabilize myself off of because it's earth. Then I know how to think about it and in a logical, rational way because of the air there. So you see how this is how I look at love, appreciation, and value. But see, everybody ain't the same. So I'm just giving you an example of me. But Venus is what you're gonna love, and then it also depends on the house is in. You know what I'm saying? My Venus is in the 10th house. So things I love and appreciate and value, I want to be known for it. I want this to be my status. So I'm not gonna. The 10th house is ruled by Capricorn. My 10th house is Taurus. So off the back, that's Earth on top of Earth. So I'm not gonna be dumb and just off expression and inspiration and feeling and emotion. I'm trying to rationalize this shit and practicalize and be stable off of what I love and appreciate and value. You see what I'm saying? So that's where you get that, you get I'm not a junkie, because you can look at my chart. So you know what I'm saying? You see, if you think this is a habit to me, this is not a habit where I'm scrabbling my last piece of change to try to get it. This is a habit of, you see I got this, is a lot more where the fuck it came from. But that's just an example. So when we talk about I like to put myself on the cross a lot of times and use an example. So Venus is how you're gonna love, appreciate, and value. So with Venus and water, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna go a little deep with what you love and appreciate. So it could become habits. Now air, I just broke down a little bit of air and earth with mine, but let's separate them. Now if your Venus is in air, you're gonna value, appreciate, and relate to analyzing, thinking, conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like if a person fuck with a person, inspiration and what they passionately think they could do, or fuck a person like fire, or fuck a person's emotions and feelings about things and how they and what their emotional stance on things like water. You like, can this person hold a conversation? Like you don't even want to get into a relationship with a person unless they can hold a conversation. Like, can this person hold a good conversation? Can this person talk? Can this person text? Is this person even smart? This person, I don't want to be talking to no dumbass person. Off the bat, Venus and air signs is like it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Now they gonna value conversation. They gonna value your fucking thinking. You know what I'm saying? Now your ass, you going around, you got a bunch of dumbass thoughts and situations, and if this Venus and air sign can look at you like, this person dumb as fuck. I know this person didn't just do that. Oh man, you gonna throw a fucking Venus and air person off the back. You know what I'm saying? I can feel that a little bit. I can feel that a little bit because I'm a cusp. You know what I'm saying? So off the back, Venus and air signs, they like to, now off the back, they might love talking too much though. You know what I'm saying? They may value a little too much conversation, especially if you're a female. You may get a lot of people who tell you stuck up, and you ain't stuck up. Trust me, I know you ain't stuck up. It's just you don't. It's something that a man don't understand. See, I understand because I'm into this shit. You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, for all men out here, I'm finna give you a little pointer out here. And for all my females out there, that's Venus and air signs. I know y'all understand this. Now, a lot of times, you get people calling you stuck up, and you not stuck up, and then a lot of times you don't talk because, see, guys, this is what you not understanding. A Venus and air sign woman have to see you put the effort in a certain communication realm, and if they don't even see you willing to see, it's something you don't understand. See, it's like, if you don't, a lot of guys just want to come across and be like, yeah, I got this, I got that, what's up, girl? And then she be like, nah, I'm cool. See, if she a Venus in the air sign, you didn't give her a realm of reality that she's comfortable with, that she loves and appreciates and value. So off the back, she's going to see you in a way like, oh, this person must think. And see, here, the Venus and air sign going to kick in with her. And females, I know y'all understand. Y'all first ones to be like, this person must think I want him because of what he got or because of what he do. And that's why I ain't gonna want him. And I bet he about to start. And the Venus and Air females always get the guys that cuss them out. That, oh, you ugly anyway, bitch. Or oh, you stuck up. Oh, nah, CG. Nah, that's lame. That's lame. That's not what it is. She's probably a Venus and Air sign. See, and if you was watching my motherfucking videos, you will understand. See, sometimes they have to sense you put in a certain effort. You can even get the number from them. If they're waiting on a certain line that you're supposed to say, or they're waiting on a certain conversation, or they're waiting on a certain way of seeing how you think and how you communicate, and then that's the way they analyze if they want to be with you or not. So a female with a Venus and Air, that's how she's gonna think if she's gonna love, appreciate, or she even can deal with a conversation with you or compromise with you. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you have to understand. So you just can't be thinking like, oh, she stuck up. She see me riding on them rims, or she think because I fucked her friend, or she think because I'm out here getting all these other chicks. Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with that. You ain't put in a certain effort towards a certain realm of reality that her Venus can connect to. And she sense off the bat that, oh, this ain't the type of person that I can even talk to, that I can release my problems to. You see what I'm saying? Because women love and appreciate that, especially a Venus and Air. If you're not a type of person she can love and appreciate and value a conversation to talk to, if she feel like that she needs to talk to her friends every time something happened with you, you already out the box with a Venus and Air sign. See, a Venus and water female, you making half for a long time with her just wanting to talk to her problems with her friends and not you, and be in a relationship with you. A Venus and fire, yeah, that too. She might feel better expressing her feelings to her friends than you. But a Venus and Air sign female, if she can't talk to you the same way she talk to her friends, if she can't call you a bitch the same way she call her friends a bitch in a good kind of way, if she can't criticize shows and shit like that with you the same way she do with her friends, oh, that's gonna slide it out the box. Because this was gonna happen with a female that got a Venus and a motherfucking Air. She gonna get around her friends that she like to, that she can communicate with, and she can't communicate with you on that kind of level, and she communicate with her friends with that type of level. Her friend's gonna have men over there that can communicate with them on that level, and then that's the person who's gonna take her fucking mind away from you. And if she loving and appreciating and valuing that, her mind is gone. Her body gonna leave shortly after. And a Venus and Air woman, it don't take too much for the mind and the body to leave. Like that, those kind of leaving at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like a water and a fire Venus, it may take a little bit of time for the mind to leave, because the feeling might still be with you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, they may just be expressing themselves somewhere else. But a Venus and Air woman, whew, the mind might just leave at the same time as the body. If you can't hold the conversation the same way that nigga can, hey, man, my bad. My bad. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, but that's just a Venus, but you know, not to say it's all bad on the men's side. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here cussing out women. That's lame and stuff like that. She might be a Venus and Air. You may have said something that her Venus and Air off the bat is a word that she don't already appreciate. She don't even like dudes who start conversations like that. So that might have been wrong. It might not have been you or how you look. Chill. You ain't got to cuss her out. You ain't got to criticize her. Chill. Now, Venus and motherfucking Earth. Now, Venus and Earth. Now, Venus love being in Earth signs, but it hates being in Virgo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a love-hate, because it gets to really love and appreciate and value tangible things that's on Earth. That's what Venus is somewhere giving off a lot of energy to the Palladians, and when Palladians come down here, they like to express that. So a lot of Palladians want to feel like gods down here. But if you come across a person who have a lot of things and they feel like, and you like being around them because they got a lot of things, but after a while they start making you feel like you should over appreciate them because they have these things, 9 times out of 10 that's a Palladian, because a lot of times they just excited to have this, and they had the means to get it because they have enough of love and appreciation, and they use enough Venus energy to attract certain material things in this world that other people are attracted to. So yeah, they are loving people, but a lot of times you have to love them at a sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? So because they're earthlings just like you. A lot of times, a lot of Palladians that play out down here. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of Palladian traits. You got a lot of Palladian traits. You know what I'm saying? You built constructed by a Palladian. You should, but Palladians ain't part of the Elohim like the Martians and and shit like that. They're not part of the. Well, Martians are, some of them, but you got a lot of lower animalistic Martians that's down here that come directly straight from the Elohim. Like down here, they play in a lot of war. Like when you see a lot of debate type things. These are Martians. They deal with debate, opposition, and climbing. Because when you clash two energies together, it do builds energy up. But a lot of times, clashing two energies together transform and tear down the surroundings that it's around. So that's how Mars can impact sometimes. So a lot of debate, a lot of clashes is not good because it's in a negative energy. And anytime something in a negative energy, it's creating realms of realities to go down, not realms of realities to go up. See, anything could clash. You got clash rocking. You got things that's clashing in the dark, things that's clashing in the water, deep in the bottom of the ocean. Things that we never see that clash. It still clash, but it's not clashing for us to see it. So it's not clashing and coming to the light and going up. It's clashing and going down. If y'all get what I'm trying to say metaphorically. So it's clashing and going down. So it's nothing good coming out of it. It's breaking things down. You know what I'm saying? And when things like that happen, you know what I'm saying, it's not good. It's never good. But I'm getting off track. Let's go back to Venus being in Earth. Now, Venus being in Earth, these people love and appreciate and value things that's realistic, things that's in reality, things that's practical, things that make sense. So these people, yeah, they a lot of times may be emotionally detached. They may feel emotionally detached. A lot of times, yeah, they don't care about people's feelings. They just care about what are you doing about your feelings. I don't see you doing nothing about it. Yeah, you feel about that way all the time. You're soaking in it, but I don't see you doing nothing about it. That's how Venus and Earth will look at a Venus and water. A Venus and they'll look at a Venus and fire. Like, yeah, you got all this inspiration and inspiring, but I don't see how's that. You love and appreciate and valuing the wrong things. None of that is being brought into this reality. That's how a Venus and Earth will look at a fire. They're like, you got all this talent, but I don't see you loving and appreciating and valuing the right things. When I see you loving and appreciating and valuing the right things, then things that your visions come to reality. That's how Earth will look at the fire. Earth will look at the air like all these ideas that you're loving and this conversation that you love and appreciate and value. Let's love, appreciate, and value action. See, now, the Venus and Earth is more on action than per se the sun sign and fire, or sun sign and or a moon sign and water. A Venus